what do we have here? That's right, it's me, playing more EU4, better known as Europa Universalis 4, which is a game about things and stuff. And recently, while stumbling across a certain mod on the Europa Universalis 4 workshop, I got a dastardly idea. Technically, it's not my idea, I'm just borrowing it. Now, I haven't tested this out, so I have no idea how this is going to work, but as is kind of in the title, and if you've been living under a rock and not entirely sure what Thanos is, essentially, Purple Hitler. And, you know, if I know anything about the world, it's that there's only one person that could stand up to Purple Hitler. That's right, it's Jesus. So I'm going to play the Pope. Okay, now, technically, my country can also get snapped out of existence, so this is kind of a 50-50 right now, whether or not Jesus, even makes it out of the cave. Oh, the snap is happening right now, and countries are quite literally disappearing off the face of the earth. So yeah, once half of all life has been obliterated, every nation that survived will be given one colonist, and we can now all expand into the land that is now empty because everyone is in Thanos' butthole. Yeah, that's right, I know my Marvel lore. That's exactly where Thanos sent them. That's right, all of Spain and Portugal, right in those fuzzy purple butt cheeks. Yeah, the world's looking a bit sparse, but I think it has now completed. Good news is, the Pope and all of his popey friends has survived, which means we now get to guide this world into a new era. A new era where, everyone is technically owned by the Pope. In the name of Jesus! Look. They didn't get home. But I will. Quickly going over into Spectator now to see how the rest of the world fares. And over in the east, a bunch of India's gone, and into China has disappeared. But, oh, and the entirety of the Timurids, they're gone too. I'm not entirely sure who's going to fill all these power vacuums, but oh, Byzantium didn't even get a chance to defend themselves. Oh no, they even got the entire future state of Texas. That is a rooted tootin' insult, Mr. Fano. Now, what the Pope's gonna do is pretty simple. We're gonna expand. We're gonna get really big, and we're gonna invade everyone in the name of Jesus. I put random province development on as usual, and guess who has the most developed province of the world? Oh! I'm gonna have to go have a word with God and see if we can have a few of those plagues come down on a certain city. This is just, it's not what Jesus would have wanted, nor what Thanos definitely would not have wanted this. Oh, I thought England came back then, but no. It's East Frisia. At least it's not those damn West Frisians. Yeah. So because everyone in the British Isles got blitzed other than the Irish miners, it's starting to look interesting here. Right, so strategically, we need to go expansion ideas because we need the extra colonists. Now, I would have preferred to do something more useful like espionage. Never gonna get old. It's never gonna get... Ah, yes. A man of similar talents as myself. What the hell? I'm the Pope. Why isn't everyone just giving me money to get rid of their sins already? Ah. Thanks, France. This is the best present you could have ever gotten a Pope. Anyways, is it really ethical to just call the Pope into wars? It doesn't make sense. Oh, heck yeah. France pieced out one of the nations, and they gave me some land, which, yeah, sure. Keep calling me into wars, France. Pope's all for it. Ooh, just realized I can reach Spain with my colonizing power, so I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that, because everyone else is, apparently, so... Oh, that's just rude. The Swiss have said no to giving me the Swiss God, which is just honestly it's a bit of a heartbreak. Although I think it might be because Switzerland currently it's not really in Switzerland. Oh, okay, maybe entering into the Spanish battle royale myself wasn't a great idea because it's sure as hell down here. Well, might as well grab Cornwall as well and enter this battle royale too. When it was like the unironic Pope battle royale game, I feel like that's something that should have come about by now, right? Oh, maybe I should have badmouthed Switzerland because suddenly they're a lot bigger than before, you know? I don't think Poland's feeling too good right about now. I need to acknowledge that people of different cultures that aren't European are human beings and have souls, or I can get one free stability. Don't mind me just chasing this Aragonese army to the end of the world, apparently. I'm sure one day I'll finally get it. Any day now. I don't even have exploration ideas, but I'm still going to go ahead and colonize over here. And by colonize, I mean I'm just going to go send the Tuscans over there. Those stupid Tuscans! Ah, yeah, I'm at war with Limburg, who have marched all the way to Tunis from Germany for no reason. You hear that, Thanos? You've got a cool glove that snaps people out of existence, and I have a meaningless title. That's it. But after that boring revelation, let's go ahead and just start a world war over the British Isles. Also lost my alliance with France because they decided to, you know, rival me after like 100 years of being allied, which means now all this land is kind of up for the taking. Oh, I just got global trade spawned inside of me, which is pretty nifty considering I have not looked at trade this entire game. I have just set all my merchants to collect though, because I couldn't be bothered doing anything with trade ships, but apparently I'm doing the right thing. Just what Jesus would have wanted. Right, moment of truth. Can we win a war against France? You know, France is kind of like Thanos if you think about it. They're a big, obnoxious killer, and they can snap away half of your land just like that. Well, we won because the Bulgarians just sat on Paris, and I beat up the 140,000 stack French army, and Spain's not looking too bad now. You know, I haven't really looked at the East too much, and I don't think I want to. Wow, that's the best name for our colony. New the Papal State. Oh, look at that. For hundreds of years, no one has bothered to re-enter York after the massive snap, which, it's understandable. You know, maybe I should do something about these 16,000 sunny rebels that have just been sitting on Cuba for a while. But I don't think I will. I can finally see the rest of the world, and it kind of looks normal, really, if you think about it. There's no, like, power blocks that aren't usually a power block there already. It's just a different name there now. Oh, I thought York was bad, but the Ottomans have just completely avoided the Serbian problem by the look. Meanwhile, I'm just doing the papal thing of, you know, curbing the heretics, teaching them some manners, and mostly making them appreciate my big Pope hat. Damn! Kazan! Vic! I haven't even looked at the, well, I was going to say I haven't really looked at the Reformation, but that's because it's not really done much. Yeah, it got France though. It got France and South Germany. That's it though. But we all know the only religion that matters is the Muslims of Cuba. Oh, well, time for a crusade apparently. Oh yeah, you thought we were done with the Holy Land, but we're back in Constantinople, boys. Why is this guy just cut? We're trying to siege here. Can you not cut down that giant tree, please? Really? All Bohemia did was take a couple provinces and release Albania, so, you know, when in Albania, burn it to the ground and take it for yourself. I also forget every time that I don't even need to invade half of these places, like on the coast of Africa. I can just buy it, which is an amazing thing. Anyway, enough capitalism. Let's go ahead and burn France to the ground again. In the name of God, of course. Ah, perfectly balanced, like all things. I thought Britain and Spain was bad, but Jesus Christ, North America. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to go ahead and try to clean this up in the name of Jesus, but I can't be bothered after fighting this war. There's just so many goddamn natives. Right, that new crusade we did was pretty good, but I think we can do one better by reclaiming Albania in the name of, that province. Just realised we can set the Pope as our military general. Of course, why haven't I done this sooner? There we go. Just how Thanos would have... Sorry, not Thanos, Jesus. I don't even have to invade Kazan because all of my allies are doing it for me. I can just sit back while Albania, Athens and Bohemia do all the hard work. Oh no, the Pope would never forge documents. Oh, just realised when I took South Africa off of France, they still had provinces inland. So in a few hundred years from now, we're going to have a bit of a Boer incident, I imagine. You know, meanwhile, the Pope's been on vacation. I've been buying up a few coastal trade provinces along my way to a very special destination, you see, because I need the pit stops and I need the range. That's because I've sent a very, very special expedition to the unholy land of Japan. You see, there's just something about Japan that just screams, we're not that into Jesus. And that I am not about that line. Sorry about that, Japan, but you know how it be. Oh, that's good. Even the Papal Columbia has come to help me out in the invasion of Japan. Ah yes, who would win? Samurai or man with Pope hats? Let's fight. Well, I guess that answers the question forever. Pope hat wins every time. It's the little Pope-mobile, you see. I brought the Pope-mobile to Japan. They could not stop it. There you go. That's the most cursed thing I've ever seen. Papal Japan. Jesus. Oh no, I really did a number on Japan. Ming definitely took advantage of that. Oh wait. Is that? Oh my god. Even Ryuku joined. And now the Koreans. Okay, I'm sorry, Japan. I really shouldn't have done this to you. This is too much. While I appreciate the offer, Apache. I'm gonna skip out on your offer of a loan. Well, I only took like 5 wars with France, and we finally kicked them out of Spain, which is great because it looks a lot better. Ah, the fall of Kyoto. That's right. Get those shrines out the way. Get the anime to the side. It's time for Jesus, people. Well, we're leaving it off there. I can't think of anything more cursed than to leave it off on the Papal invasion of Japan. I hope you very much enjoyed this video. It was a very weird little odd mod that I saw in the workshop, and it's incredibly hot in Europe right now when I'm like recording this and stuff, so I thought I'd just do an easy video because I'm currently sweating, dying, and probably if you're watching this, I'm already in the grave from heat stroke. So leave a like if you want to see more in the afterlife. Just make sure you pray to Jesus, because I'm going to hell. Make sure you go to hell, guys, because that's where my videos will be.